In the heart of a bustling city, filled with noise and luxury, lived a young man named Adam. He was born into a wealthy and well-known family, raised with a silver spoon in his mouth. He had everything he could wish for, but deep inside he felt an emptiness that money and appearances could never fill. One day, while driving his luxurious car through a modest neighborhood, his eyes fell on a simple girl selling flowers on the corner of the street. Her name was Layla, a poor, orphaned girl with a pure soul and delicate beauty. Despite her simple clothes and modest look, her eyes sparkled with dignity and pride. Adam didn't know why he stopped, but something about her drew him in. He bought a flower from her and exchanged a few words, but her honest gaze lingered in his mind. Days passed, and Layla never left his thoughts. He returned to the same place, as if his heart was guiding him. He found her again, and spoke with her once more. She wasn't like any girl he had ever met. She was genuine, kind, and spoke from the heart. Little by little, he started visiting her every day. They talked, laughed, and shared stories. He grew deeply attached to her and began to see in her what he never found in the people around him. When he finally felt sure of his feelings, he told his family about his desire to marry her. Their reaction was harsh and filled with rejection and anger.
How can you marry a poor girl? What will people say? This is beneath our family's name.
Adam stood his ground and replied,
I'm not looking for a title or fortune. I'm looking for a soul that truly loves me.
And when he realized there was no convincing them, he took the Quran in his hands, walked away from the mansion, and left all the wealth behind. He chose to live a simple life with the one he loved. Adam and Layla were married in a small mosque, and they moved into a modest apartment. Together, they worked in her flower shop and turned her little street stand into a beautiful, thriving business. They worked hand in hand, laughed together, and overcame every hardship side by side. With the time, they were blessed with a beautiful baby boy named Salim. He looked like Adam, but had Layla's clear, bright eyes. One day, Adam's family heard about their grandchild. They saw his picture, and their hearts were filled with longing and regret. They realized how wrong they had been and how many precious moments they had missed. They went to Adam's home and asked for forgiveness. His father, with tears in his eyes, said,
I raised you to value honor, but you have taught me its true meaning. Forgive us, my son.
They reconciled, and Adam and his little family returned to the mansion, but on his own terms. Layla would be treated as a daughter, not a stranger, and they would live a simple, honest life, filled with love rather than fear of society's judgment. And so, the family was united once more, and they all learned that true wealth isn't measured by money, but by the love and sincerity held within the heart.
And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the content and found it helpful. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to share them in the comments below. I'll make sure to reply. Don't forget to support me by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the notification bell so you never